We have my thought of the week this week. And it's a quote, guys, that I'd put out. And we're all over the place on social media. I got such a great staff of teammates, people that work with me, that help out on so many things. And because I am busy as all hell, and it is, as we all are, and there's no way one person could do all this on their own, and can't continue to do it on their own. And you got to evolve and grow and learn and work with different people. But this is a quote. I actually have it on my phone. Probably hard to see the camera, but it says, "The future depends on what you do today." The future depends on what you do today, and essentially, guys, and it's very straightforward on that, is the actions that we take today and tomorrow and next week and next month, they don't always necessarily pay off right away. But I always heard Joey Mercury actually was the one that told me, and this was a wrestling thing, from a match standpoint, of doing little things in a match that maybe people don't really understand at the time, but you're putting coins in a bank to eventually cash out at a later point and get a big reaction. And I really believe that sometimes we have to just do the work day in and day out, and we don't necessarily see the benefit of it right away. But eventually that point comes where all of a sudden momentum takes over and you can start cashing out. And it goes the other way too. If we don't do anything, we may not see any negative repercussions from not doing anything for quite a while, and we may get away with it for quite a long time. And I just realized I have the wrong background on and I'm going to switch it for you guys so we got the right background. Because this is Conversation with the Big Guy Ryback. This isn't the Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report. That if we don't take action, guys, and we don't necessarily see the negative repercussions with that, eventually you just wake up one day and you're in such a hole, and how the hell did I get in this hole? It's a very real thing. And so it's very important to have an idea, at the very least, of what we want and what we're doing, so that we can continuously take small steps daily. And you don't have to make drastic steps even, guys. You know, reading a book, you don't got to read a book a day. There's days I do go through audiobooks in a day easily. The key is, and I always heard, if you're not reading any books, start with 1 page a day. 1 page. Maybe 1 sentence, depending on where you're starting at. And build on it. And you do a little more, and you do a little more, and eventually it becomes routine. And not to say you just keep going, but maybe the goal is just to read 30 minutes a day, and every day, especially with our busy lives. I've seen different statistics and seen different things from people, and people like Tony Robbins talks about it. If you just read for 15 or 20 minutes a day, you are ahead of the majority of the world. Just think about that. And again, it depends on what you're reading, and there's a lot that goes into that, right? But in general, you just dedicate 15 to 20 minutes to bettering yourself each day, no matter what else happens for the day. You are in a better position to be successful than the majority of people on the planet. Imagine if you do 40 minutes or an hour. Imagine if you read for hours a day, listen to audiobooks while you're driving. Little actions, little things, but enjoy it. Things that you enjoy. I'm not saying don't do anything you don't enjoy. There's times I just want to listen to music and drive and just not listen to an audiobook. And I do it. Majority of the time, though, I'm listening to audiobooks because I enjoy it and I enjoy learning. But other times I need a fucking break. And I crank up Limp Bizkit, My Way or the Highway. Because I love that song. And so just understand, though, guys, and it works both positively and negatively, that the actions that we take will have a positive or negative effect down the line on what we're doing. And the worst thing we could do is to wake up and be like, how the fuck are we in this position, in a negative way? I would much rather wake up and be like, how the hell am I making all this money doing so good, being so happy right now? Oh, it's because of the last 4 years of just grinding and you know? So that's my thought of the week. Hopefully you can get something from that and motivate you one way or the other with that, guys. Yo, thank you guys for watching Ryback TV. If you could check out my Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report every Monday on all podcast platforms, Conversation with the Big Guy Ryback every Thursday morning on all podcast platforms, and Feed Me More Nutrition, my personal supplement line, available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. Save 10% with discount code YouTube10 and save stupid. Why couldn't you? Almost had it. I almost had the whole video done in one take. New customers, you can save 20% with discount code new customer on feedmemore.com. Get hungry, stay hungry, feed me more.